What's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Scuba Driver. My name is Steven. Today's another exciting day. I just got another car part in. If you guys remember my last video where I put the side louvers on the back quarter windows, announced that I was probably going to order a rear louver for the rear windshield. I actually ordered it that day right after I got done editing the video. Fell in love with them and decided I was going to give those a try too, see if it makes the car look a little bit more aggressive. I actually ordered the ones right off of eBay, the ones I put in the video, the last one, so if you guys want to check out my last video, I'll put a link in the description below. But tonight we're going to go ahead and get those installed. It's Friday night, I just got home from work. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock. I usually don't do things late at night, but figure it's a Friday night, might as well get the car ready for the weekend. We only got one problem. My wife parked her cube in the garage. I don't know who she thinks she is. No, I'm just kidding. You can park in here whenever you want, Sarah. You know that. But anyways, we're going to get the car moved in here. So I'll go ahead and make this an easy transition. 3, 2, 1. Voila. My car and their new rear windshield louver here. So check this thing out, guys. This is a really, really cool, clean, but also a very aggressive design. They also had, they had some other ones on there that, had the thicker sidewall here with smaller slots over here. Ones with huge ones down here. Those are a little bit more aggressive. I think those will go better with a wide body car, or mine is the stock body. So I'm thinking this one's going to look pretty good. So hopefully the installation should be pretty simple. It did come with some installation bolts and nuts here, and then also these right here. So it looks like what I'm going to have to do is this is going to 3M to the rear windshield there. Looks like this will pop through. There's kind of low light here. And the nut will come right through there. That way, whenever I want to clean the windshield, I'll be able to pop this off at any time just by unbolting, I think it's 8 bolts that go around it. And it'll pop right off the windshield, nothing permanent. And I'll be able to clean the rear window whenever I need to. So we'll just go ahead and I'll get these stickers off and then we'll start this installation. Actually, I just found out that this is actually going to cover the window vinyl there. So I think I'm just going to keep that on there just in case I don't actually like the louver, because I do like my little tag stickers here with my YouTube and my Instagram, and then my original TN sticker, and I threw that 86 speed sticker on there. So I'll keep that on there for right now. Of course, this is not permanent, so I can remove it and take those off at any time. Anyways, I'll get this windshield cleaned up, and then we'll go ahead and start putting the install parts on there. Alright, so I got the louver flipped over here. As you can see, we got 3M tape right at the bottom, and it's also 3M taped right around the cutout for where the third little brake light there will go. So basically what I'll do is I'll get this on the car. I'm going to make sure it fits, everything lines up correctly. This is an eBay one, so I'm really hoping it fits. It was a lot cheaper than some of the name brand ones and ones off of other websites. So got a really good deal on it. So just going to make sure it lines up with the car. I already did a test fit earlier. It looked like it does, but we'll double check. So anyways, I'll 3M tape that to the bottom and then around the taillight just to make sure it's lined up perfectly. And then we'll go ahead and start installing the hardware around the edges. Alright guys, so I've got it lined up pretty much perfectly here. I got the 3M tape off. As you can tell, it will stick right around here. I'm just not pushing it down quite yet. And then I've got the first couple of bolts on. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking these 3M pieces of hardware here. Basically, I'll take a little bit of the tape off. I slide it. I lift the louver up a little bit, slide that, push it right into the bolt hole. Put my washer on there and bolt it directly down to the car. And then once it's all on there, make sure it's lined up nicely. I'll tighten it down, but as you can tell, it's late and it's dark out here, but this is already giving it a much more aggressive look. So I'm gonna put the seven rest of these bolts on there, and then we'll check it out. Slides right on there. Push it down. Alright guys, so I ran into a few hiccups. It's actually 2 days later. It's a Sunday night. My camera died the other night, so I couldn't really explain what was going on, but look, the louvers are not on the car. They're right here. What happened? Well, the 3M tape that they included that came with these little mounts right here is really, really weak. It doesn't stick at all. So I got the car all 3M'd to the back, or I got the louvers rather, all 3M'd to the back of the car. And right when I got to the top, here I'm gonna put it on the car so I can kind of explain what happened. Oh, try not to scratch my paint though. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Yeah. So when I got the louvers all 3M to the car, I got up to the top part here, which you can see are still on there. And right when I bolted the last one down, the other side popped up. So I went over there to see if the bolt had just came out. And then when I went over here, I noticed the actual mount had popped off the windshield. So I kind of put that back down on there, squeezed it, made sure it was sticking to the windshield again. And then the other side popped up. So I went over there, pushed that back down, and then the bottom part started popping up. And then I realized that all the 3M was pretty much coming right off the car. So I figured if it can't even hold, take me pushing a little bit of pressure on it, that I don't think I should be driving on the interstate with that on my car. So what I did is I took it off, got all the 3M off, and went to Walmart yesterday. And what I'm gonna do is, I've got some stronger 3M super strength tape here. I'll put 3M on the bottom of the louver again, right around the light, replace that. And then I got some Gorilla tape, some really strong Gorilla mounting tape that I'm gonna go and replace all of this 3M that's on the bottom of these with the Gorilla tape. We'll get that put back on the car and we'll see what it looks like. All right, so the louver is now completely mounted onto the rear windshield. It was actually a lot easier this time. What we did is we took the mounting hardware, went ahead and bolted it to the louver while it was off of the car this time, rather than doing each piece individually. That's what kind of made it pop up last time, I think. I think you can do it either way, but this way worked out a little bit better for us. Plus, we have a lot stronger adhesive on the mounting hardware and on the louver itself. Got 3M tape all under here, all around where the third brake light is here, and also put 3M tape around the roof lining there. And then what we did is we took it all off, peeled all the sticker off of the adhesive, and then we actually lined it up perfectly, set it down on the car, made sure everything was fitting nicely, not bending up on any side, and then we pushed down as hard as we could. My friend Tony and he came over to help me. It's a lot easier with two people, by the way, if you're doing this, but you can do it with one. Set it all down on there, pushed it, made sure everything was lining up perfectly, not popping up at all, and then just kind of went and bolted it all down, and it worked out. Took maybe 10 minutes, so it was actually harder to just change the adhesive. But anyway, I think this gives the car a much, much more aggressive look. I paid next to nothing for these. These were under $100. Got them off of eBay, of course. So you can do this for a really good budget, and I mean, come on, it really, really transforms it. Some people aren't into this, but I mean, with my Lambo doors, this aggressive wing, and then my side louvers, I think it all ties in well, and it's definitely my style. I really, really like it. But anyways, it's kind of dark out here tonight. It's hard to see the car, so what I'm gonna do is about to go inside, eat some dinner, and go to bed. And then tomorrow, when it's nice and light outside, we'll check it out, give a review, give some driving reviews too, because I did hear that these things kind of rattle on the window a little bit, but this one has some foam in between each louver, between the louver and the window itself. So we'll see if there's any rattling. I'll show you guys it in a little bit more detail tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, it's now like day, I don't know, 5 of this video, but we finally got some daylight. The louvers are on the car, so we're gonna go outside and check it out. Let's get my garage open. We'll bring the car out there and I'll show you what it looks like. A much different appearance, much more aggressive looks. The back louver really matches the side louver in my opinion. It's pretty much using the same kind of plastic too, and the lines really flow well together. Pretty pretty happy that I actually ended up going ahead and doing this. I was kind of hesitant at first. I really didn't know how it was going to look, if it was going to be too much. But if you ask me, I'm really happy with the way it came out. Very easy install. Just make sure if you guys do this that you check the adhesive that comes with it, because obviously it didn't stick the first time. So I drove it all day to day, drove it to work, drove it back. I did well under all speeds, and it didn't rattle at all. The common problem I've heard with these is they rattle, but this is on there. I'll show you guys what it looks like from inside the car. So I think this is my favorite part. Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I know there's a really bad glare right now, but when you're driving and you look in your rearview mirror, it kind of gives it almost like that supercar look. It's very easy to see out of them. It's also easy to see out the side louvers as well. I thought it was going to block my visibility, but it's really not blocking it in any way, shape, or form. It just gives the car, oh yeah, played some golf the other day, trying to get back out on the course with my brother-in-law. But yeah, overall, really satisfied with these louvers. Oh man, I'm getting old. Really satisfied with the louvers. I think it's kind of going with the theme that I have for this car. Trying to decide what I'm going to do next, as always. Like I said in the last one, I'll probably get the clear side markers next. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I think I'm going to wrap it up right here. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel. See you guys in the next video.